Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Neek and this is Angelic Light. I'm back with another general reading. This is for the collective today. And I did a little pre-shuffle, but it was a pre-shuffle for me to get an idea of your energy. So it was more so for me. So as you can see, it's not laid out. We're just going to start off with the oracle cards and things, but I will go over the messages that I did receive and the downloads I received as well during the pre-shuffle. But before I do that, I want to remind you to only take what resonates, never force anything to fit, and always follow your own intuition above all else, okay? If you don't find anything to resonate in this video, that is completely fine. Just keep in mind that time doesn't exist at the level of energy. So if nothing resonates for you today, you can always check back later because it may resonate in the future. But if you do find anything to resonate or be useful in this reading, I ask that you like the video, comment, share, subscribe, hype it up, because that does push my content out so that others who may need to hear these messages can also find them as well, okay? Okay, so collective, the energy that I picked up on is much in the mind, like a lot of overthinking, and maybe negative thoughts. I also picked up on feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated. When it comes to feeling overwhelmed and overstimulated, I picked up on somebody kind of having multiple tasks that they have to handle, maybe multiple due dates, like a set amount of time you have to get certain things complete, and you're looking at the bulk of everything, like you're looking at everything close up, like in one lump, and that is overwhelming you instead of kind of taking a step back and looking at all of your tasks from a bird's eye view and taking a moment to organize and strategize what you're going to, what's more important to focus on right now, what you can get done in today, what you can get done this week, or whatever the case is. It's like planning. I'm picking up on planning, the energy of needing to plan or write things down, schedule things to make it, it's like in your mind, it's all jumbled up because it's all together. So it feels like it's a lot, but I'm just picking up on that. It's not as much as you feel like it is. Oh, look at the sun coming out. It's not as, look at that. I feel like that's a sign too, because I did pick up on positive outcomes. So everything that you're experiencing right now, it's not going to last. I'm picking up on positive outcomes regarding something. It could be a project, it could be I heard travel just now, but it could be a relationship, a connection, it could be anything. But it's like whatever you're overthinking about or feeling overwhelmed or overstimulated regarding, I do see that things will turn out in your favor. But going back to that planning and that organizing, it's important for you to get your thoughts out on paper. I just heard that. Get your thoughts out on paper, write out a schedule, write down all of your goals, your intentions, or your duties and responsibilities, and then try to prioritize them that way. I just feel like somebody needs to see it on paper and organized and everything to kind of feel a bit of relief. So it's all in your mind right now, and that's making you feel like, oh, it's just so much and it's too much. In the pre-shuffle, I also saw that it said taking your time, so one step at a time. So I feel like that goes in with the planning I just spoke about. So not trying to do everything at once or not trying to focus on multiple things at once, but just taking your time and prioritizing the planning. Going back to that, write it down. Whoever this is for, write it down. And I also saw, again, multiple confirmations about the overthinking and taming, the need to tame your negative thinking around whatever that is. We're going to dig deeper into what that is that has you overthinking. And then another thing that the pre-shuffle talked about was relationships, and being present in them. And it wasn't only relationships with other people that I picked up on, it was also relationship with yourself. I picked up on health. So someone has been neglecting their health or their body, their fitness in some form. Also neglect in terms of relationship, it could be with family. I also got the energy of children. So you may have children and you may also have many responsibilities that we just spoke about, and your responsibilities may be taking a lot of your time or overwhelming you, and you may be in your head a lot about everything you have to do. And I'm just seeing somebody like having a child that is trying to share something with them, whether it's something that they drew or something that happened at school or something they're excited about. But I just see a child trying to share something with their parent, and their parent is physically there, but they're not mentally present. It's like zoning out. I see somebody zoning out because you're in your mind a lot about whatever these responsibilities are or whatever these circumstances are. So spirit is wanting to remind you to be present, to be present with yourself and to be present with your children. Damn, I just heard that. It's children for some of you. But with your loved ones, whether or not they're your children, whoever you are in connection with that you value, spirit is wanting to remind you to remain present, to get out of your mind and get more into your body at this time. Okay, you may want to get out into nature if the weather permits it. That is also very helpful in grounding and keeping you stabilized as well. And so yeah, that was the gist of the pre-shuffle. Your angel numbers also were 1818. I picked up on the energy of 333 as well as 999. Okay, so far. Whew, excuse me, y'all. So that is the gist of the pre-shuffle, and now we're just going to go ahead and put some oracles to figure out what's going on, like what has you feeling overwhelmed, overstimulated, and in your mind so much. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and shuffle this deck a little bit before I start pulling from it. I hope everybody is doing very well. I hope everybody is staying focused on what you love and keeping your vibration high, not allowing the outside noise to deter your inner peace at all. Okay, because we know that the world that we live in, the powers that were, they want to keep you in fear. They want to keep you stagnant and in your head a lot, you know, and not present with yourself and your gifts and not even utilizing them. Okay, so confirmation with that buzz from my phone. But yes, I hope that everybody is staying grounded and balanced and keeping your vibrations high. Okay. All right, so let's see, Spirit. What is going on with the collective? What is the collective thinking about so heavily? What has them in their mind so heavily at this time? We have Alchemy, Ancestors Guides. We have North Node, Cosmic Purpose. We have Self-Love, Creation. Ooh. We have Facade Beliefs. What else? We have Change, Courage. On the table, we have Offer, Proposal, Commitment. I gotta organize it. What else? What has the collective overthinking? Guarded, vulnerable. For some of you, it could be a relationship, somebody wanting to take your relationship to the next level, or somebody wanting to actually get to know you romantically. You may be in your head about that. Receive, open. Yes, receiving. I'm getting the energy of somebody that's like hyper independent. So it may be somebody or some people coming in to help in some form or wanting to help you in some way. I'm also seeing somebody wanting to help you with your children, like school supplies. I just heard that. Or helping you with your children in terms of just anything financial, groceries. I'm seeing somebody buying groceries as well. And it's like somebody being hyper independent, and it's hard for you to accept that. Like you're guarded. Tell me more about what has the collective in their head at this time. We have Fulfillment, Wish, and Karma, Balance, Justice came out as well, as you can see that. Action, Courage, Beginnings. Whatever this is requiring some courage from you, because we have Change, Courage there, then we have Action, Courage, Beginnings there. Give me a little bit more. We have Intervention, Rescue, Others Involved. Yes, it's help. Okay, so I'm picking up on the energy of somebody wanting help, needing help, and either, like I'm picking up on multiple energies. So I'm picking up on one energy I'm picking up on is somebody who is feeling overwhelmed with responsibility and wanting help, but not knowing how to ask for it, or not knowing what to ask for, not knowing where to look for the help. I'm also picking up on the energy of somebody who actually, again, still wants to help or feels like they need help, but is being stubborn and not accepting help from others. It's like guarded. You're very guarded. You're very guarded. Like people just want to get to you. People want to help you, but and I feel like it's the scales balancing out for you. It's like you're in the era of receiving. You have to teach yourself how to receive for whoever this is for, because you're struggling to do that. You're very guarded. It's like your trust. Your trust. I also see with this self-love creation intentions card here that it's not only your trust in people, but I'm also picking up on you not, it's like it's tied to your worth as well. Like if you feel like you deserve it, even if you consciously believe that you deserve it, it could be subconscious beliefs that are still affecting you. Yeah, look, past life suffering. It's like you're so accustomed to suffering. You know, your past was full of suffering, whoever this is for. Your past was full of lack, struggling to make ends meet. I heard, but they got met. But it still was like struggling to do it, having to do it all on your own. That's where the hyper independence comes from. And now you're in this era now with North Node cosmic purpose. Your ancestor guys are surrounding you, you know. It's like you're in another timeline. You're in another era of your life where it's time for you to receive. Instead of giving, it's time for you to receive. Well, of course, you're still going to be giving, but I mean, like, not giving at your own detriment, you know, not penny pinching, not trying, you know, struggling to make, like, the struggle is over. The struggle is over, but somebody is not believing it. Somebody is not trusting it. I'll say that. Oh, a card fell on the floor, and it's family, blood ties, inner circle. It could be your family that's trying to help you. Let me pick that up real quick, y'all. Okay, here it is. Family, blood ties, inner circle. So it could be your family that's trying to help you, or it could be a situation where your family wasn't there for you, and that's why you became so hyper independent. So it could be traumas from your family that caused you to be guarded. And now when people try to enter your life and try to genuinely help you, it's like you don't trust it. It's like you're guarded when it comes to that because of the experiences you had with your family. Tell me a little bit more. We have lockdown, mental prison, confined. Yeah, it's all in your mind. It's your thought processes. That's why I said in the pre-shuffle, and I can even show you the cards that came out for the pre-shuffle, y'all. This was a card that came out, tame negative thinking. We have stop sensory overload. That's feeling overwhelmed and overstimulated and needing to take a break. And we have eat something mindfully. That's about being mindful, being present, and actually taking, you know, treating your body with love and care. And then we have the jumping mind. That's about your thoughts, you know, and calming your mind. And then we have unity blooms. That's about building community and nurturing your bonds. Then we have 1818, which is the angel number I said came out, which is willpower. And it talks about, you know, progress in your endeavors, gaining new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. Yes, an excellent proposal or change is coming up. Look at that. And this is proposal. You're destined for greatness. Yes, it's like you can trust this. We have listened to life, being attentive to the world around you. Then we have one step at a time, basically just taking your time, one step at a time. It is what it is. Is it exactly what it say? Gratitude, being aware of the light in your life, you know, directing your thoughts to the beauty in and around you. So yes, it's like you can trust this. It's like whatever you went through, you know, in your past is exactly that. It's a thing of your past. Okay. There were lessons in each one of those experiences that you experienced, and you learned the lessons because North Node cosmic purpose is here. You learned the lesson. You learn how to love yourself. You learn how to be intentional. You learn how to heal a lot of the wounds that you may have, have I don't want to say gained. Sometimes my autistic mind freaking just wants to pinpoint the perfect wording, but yeah, you may have acquired a lot of wounds along the way, but you have healed many of them with the help of your ancestors and your spirit guides, your angels, your spirit team, whatever higher forces you believe in. But it's like now is a matter of letting the guard down, because you being so guarded when these individuals or these circumstances are changing in your favor, you being so guarded and being so paranoid when it comes to good things happening in your life, good people entering your life, people wanting to give to you from the kindness of their heart, not for an exchange or not for anything in return, or not to manipulate you or try to love bomb you, but they genuinely want to give to you. They genuinely want to help you and be there for you. They genuinely want to be a part of your vision. I heard that. Like, it's genuine. But it's like you're projecting your past experiences onto your current experiences. So it's like you're guarded because of past betrayals. And now, again, like I said, you're projecting past betrayals onto these new experiences, which is only going to create more of the betrayals, right? So it's like Spirit is saying that you can trust this. The scales are balancing. You deserve to be given to. You deserve to be poured into. You deserve to be supported. So it's a matter of getting out of your mind. It's a mental prison that you're in right now. That's why I said, even if you consciously believe that you deserve these things and you consciously do want to receive these things, it's subconscious beliefs in the back that have to be addressed. Okay. Anything else before I go on to the tarot and dig deeper? Yeah. Subconscious, shadow side, moon, dark night. Is your subconscious thinking, it's your subconscious mind collective. Okay. So that has to be addressed. Let me see. Yes, that has to be addressed. The subconscious has to be addressed. You have to do some shadow work. You have to go a bit deeper into figuring out why you still feel so guarded, why you still struggle to receive help or ask for help or receive in general. Is it around a belief regarding you? Do you believe that you deserve it? Do you believe that you don't deserve it? Do you feel like, these people or these experiences are going to let you down? And if you do feel like that, is it fair to feel like that for these people, towards these new people? Have they given you a reason to feel that way? Or are you just projecting, the betrayals of the past onto this new person or these new people or this new place or this new experience, whatever the case, put it however it applies for you. It's like you have to ask yourself those questions to help you unpack this here, okay? So that you can fully receive. Yeah, harvest at the bottom, autumn harvest. So you can fully receive because you deserve these things. Anything else before I move on to the tarot? We have today, present, now, in the moment. Yes, like I said, Spirit is saying you got to get present, get out of your head and get into your body. And we have pretending, fake, living beyond means. I feel like that's a concern that you have, that people are not being genuine. You have to heal that, babe. You have to heal it. What else? You feel like people are like they're not being genuine when they compliment you. I heard that. Or when they give you things or offer you things. We have higher self-activation. Yeah, your higher self is wanting to break through. It's just a subconscious belief system that has to be tackled right now. Avoidance, stalemate. It's like you're avoiding. And the energy I picked up from this card is you avoiding receiving help or asking for help, because that helps you to avoid the possibility of being rejected or being betrayed or let down. It goes back to being guarded. It goes back to being guarded. It's this subconscious belief system here, collective. Anything else? We have insatiable, unquenchable, wanting more. It's like you want these things, but what I'm getting from this card is like you want these things. You want help and support and love and community. You want these things and they're right there. It's just you don't trust them. It's like this ice is giving cold. It's like, not saying that you are cold, but it's like a hard exterior. You have a hard exterior, whoever this is for. Nurture, compassion. The spirit is wanting you to soften that, to let this in, let yourself be cared for. Let yourself be cared for, collective. That's literally it right here. That's literally it. But I do want to dig into a few things. I do want to look into where these beliefs stem from. I also want to look into advice regarding what can help you to overcome these subconscious beliefs here that are keeping you in this guarded energy, because your higher self is activating, baby. I mean, you ain't gonna be able to stop that anyway. That's she well, shit, you might be a woman watching this, but he, she, your higher self, he, she, they, yes, are y'all, are busting through, are activating. It's just a matter of this wounding here needing to be healed, like I said, to fully allow this activation to take place. Okay, so I'm about to go ahead and pull some tarot and I'm going to close. So Spirit, tell me about, actually, let me get this one. Tell me about this family. I honestly want to look into, like, what does the collective's family have to do? Like, what do they have to do with the collective's overthinking and guardedness when it comes to receiving help and receiving in general? Tell me about this family influence, or this family, how did the family blood ties, inner circle, how are they connected to? Okay, we have the Knight of Wands here. Who knows? Like, what influenced the collective's subconscious beliefs around receiving? Okay, we have the Star card here. Aquarius may be significant. We also have the Lovers card here, 2 major arcanas. So Gemini may also be significant. I'm getting from these that it is, hold on before I speak on that. Tell me a little bit more about what influenced the collective subconscious beliefs around receiving. We have Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign may be significant, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have the Tower reverse. I feel like, again, like what I was starting to say, this just confirms it even further with the 9 of Wands at the bottom too. It's like you had to defend yourself against your family or your inner circle, even if it's not blood family. It could just be people that you consider to be family, people that you trusted. It's like they inflicted some wounds on you, wounds of betrayal. It may have been arguments. I'm also picking up on like physical altercations also. Because with this Knight of Wands here, it's like that's impulsive energy, that's very passionate energy, but it's like immature energy as well. Like it's not grounded per se. And I'm just getting like chaos. It may have been a chaotic environment that you grew up in. For those of you who it is family related, actually blood relative related. Others of you, it could be like a romantic situation that didn't turn out the best. But it's just around, it's around your inner circle where there were some betrayals. There were some things that transpired that caused some wounds within you and some wounding around your thinking that caused some fear around change. Why though? Why is the collective afraid of change? It could have been a mother as well with the Queen of Pentacles, or a wife. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Yes, that's like still fear of change. It's like you not being focused. Tell me more about why. We have the Page of Cups reversed. It's your inner child. Yes, it's some childhood wounds, collective, that you have to heal. Yes, it's like you're escaping. And that goes back to what I said, like zoning out. When I said I saw a visual of someone's child trying to share something important with them, something that's important to them with their parent, and the parent just being zoned out. And it's not, you know, intentional, but it's like you're escaping your reality. You're escaping your reality. You're not present. You're not present. And it's that inner child wound. It's like insecurities, emotional immaturity as well. That can be relative. Is like a fear though, but it comes from your inner child. As I say, it's tied to family here. It may also have been a thing with growing up in okay, oof, I just picked up on this. Somebody may have some sort of financial ties to their family, like where their family supports them. That may be coming in as well, but whoever that's related to, I'm picking up on the energy of the family supporting you financially, but they're kind of using that as a form of control on what you can and can't do, you know, where you can and can't go, who you can and can't see, things like that. It's like them using the money or their support as leverage to control your life as well. And so I am definitely picking up on that heavily for some of you here. Like, and that could be causing you to be afraid of stepping away or going out on your own or becoming more independent because of fear of losing access to that financial support, and also fear, like lack of trust in yourself to be able to build that for yourself, to build that wealth and that support for yourself. With the Eight of Pentacles reverse here, it's like, you know, not feeling like you have the skills to get it done, or not. Some of you may be struggling to keep a job as well, and in this economy, that's no shocker. But I am definitely picking up on that for some of you, that it is family that is helping, or just people or a person that you care about that is helping. Confirmation. Double confirmation actually. That is helping you financially, and they're like just kind of dangling it as a carrot, like a carrot to control you, and you're afraid to branch out on your own. For others of you, I'm picking up on, you know, you growing up in an environment where you struggled, you know, growing up in struggle and lack, you know, and then now bringing that struggle into your present life. But like I said, higher self activation, North Node, cosmic purpose, those are two higher self cards here. High, like transformation cards here. So I feel like you are in the midst of a major higher self activation here. And with the shadow side, it's like you're going through a dark night, that again, going back to the subconscious beliefs, and it's around this whole family thing. So for those of you that applies for where the family is helping you, but they're using that as a form of control, and you're afraid to branch out on your own because you don't trust that you can sustain or you can provide for yourself, that's where you have to build here, the self-love and the self-trust. You have to build that within yourself to know that you are capable, that everything you need, you have it within you. Also, that you're not alone. You're not alone with your alchemy here, ancestor guys. You're not alone. You have an entire spiritual team that is looking after you, helping to guide you and sustain you as well. That is your support. You have much support in the spiritual realm. Just because you can't see it, some of you can. I just heard that. Some of you can, but even if you can't see the spiritual support, it is there around you constantly. So it's not so much about focusing on what you see here in the physical all the time. You are very supported in the spiritual realm. Anything you want to do, you can do. Anywhere you want to go, you can go. You can build a life for yourself. You can build financial stability for yourself and sustain it. You can. You don't need people in your life that are going to manipulate. Like that's what is that, like emotional abuse, psychological abuse? It's abuse. What is it? Financial abuse? It's abuse. Either way you look at it, because it's not genuine. And that's why you're so guarded when people come into your life and try to help you and try to give to you genuinely from their heart. You don't trust it because of these experiences with your family, with your loved ones, your inner circle, your lovers, whoever, just using these things as a way to gain power and control over you. Yeah. But Spirit is saying you can trust this. You can trust this. This new era. You are not the same person you used to be. So you're not going to be attracting the same stuff that you used to attract, the same people you used to attract, or at least you're going to be able to identify better, you know? But you have to trust yourself enough to know that I know what I'm doing. I can do this. I'm strong enough. I'm literate enough. I'm capable enough. I want it enough. I'm passionate enough. You have everything you need. But it's like you have to build that trust in you. And it starts with that inner child. That inner child is wounded. Yeah, that inner child is wounded. So, anything else before I close or before I ask for advice? I feel like I'm giving y'all advice as we go, but we're going to ask Spirit for more just in case. Look, Ten of Pentacles, you are capable. You are capable, baby. You are. Stop doubting yourself. And the doubt that you have in yourself is not even coming from you. It's coming from these people that are for some of you and that have for others of you. Some of you are no longer even allowing these people to do that to you, like to abuse you in that way. Like you're not allowing that anymore. But either way, on either side, those beliefs about yourself and your capabilities are not your beliefs. It's like, again, going back to subconscious, you got to unpack that subconscious mind. You have to unpack that because it's the stuff that was just spoken to you, or the thoughts and the projections that people put onto you, that it's just sitting in the back of your mind, and now you're living it out. You know, you're actually allowing the subconscious beliefs that are not your beliefs. Look, facade beliefs that are not your beliefs. You're allowing it to control your actions and control your life. So even for those of you who are not even associating with these people anymore that have financially abused you, it's like they no longer have that form of control over you, but they still have control over your mind to in a sense. They do, because of the subconscious beliefs that are in your mind, which were projected onto you by them. And now these subconscious beliefs in your mind are influencing your actions and inaction. Is influencing you to be super guarded. Is influencing you to avoid. Is influencing you to practice escapism. It's influencing you to, think negatively about every positive experience and opportunity that enters your life. Oh, this can't be real. Oh, this is too good to be true. Oh, it's going too well. I'm just going to wait for the other shoe to drop. They're still controlling you. And the moment you look at it that way, you're going to, hopefully it makes you want to call your power back. Like, damn, yes, I cut you off in a physical, or I distance myself from you in a physical, or, you're not able to control me in any way, physically anymore, because you don't have that physical access to me, but they're still puppeteering you through your subconscious mind, because you are avoiding digging deeper, or you have avoided digging deeper and unpacking it. You have to unpack it and heal that inner child in order to fully step into this activation here, this higher self activation, because you have much beautiful things to look. Magician. All these major arcanas. I'm telling you, you have many beautiful things to look forward to. You do. I feel like beautiful things, you're already experiencing beauty around you. And that's why, going back to this card, this affirmation card, what it say? It say, I am aware of the light in my life. I direct my thoughts to the beauty in and around me. I give thanks to God for every little thing that brings me joy. Thus, I enlighten my thoughts, riches surround me, and I appreciate all that life brings me. I feel like you're already experiencing beautiful things. It's just you're not allowing yourself to receive them, and it's not funny. But it's like, baby, you can trust it. These people are not the people that hurt you. These experiences are not a repeat of the experiences that hurt you. Okay? It's time to stop projecting those experiences onto your future. You are not the same person you were when you were betrayed all of those times, and when you were hurt and let down. You are not the same person. You have evolved so much. You have changed so much based off of these cards. You have evolved so much. You are not the same person. You have to believe that. Maybe you need to sit down and also reflect on how much you've changed. Going back to planning as well and writing down, I'm getting guided to tell you to write that down. To like, one of the things that you can write down and physically see, like I feel like that can be helpful for some of you to write down, not pros and cons. You know how they do pros and cons lists, but not necessarily a pros and cons list, but a two-sided list of like how you were 5 years ago, or how you would have responded to certain situations 5 years ago, and how you are today, and how you think today, and how you move today, and how you emotionally respond, or how much you've changed. Write down the changes, write down the differences, and reflect on them. Also celebrate the wins. Like, damn, I have changed. Even the small ones. Even the small ones. The small ones are just as important as the big ones. Okay? So it's like writing these things down and physically seeing them. I'm also seeing somebody pinning it on their wall. Go ahead and do that too, if you feel called to do it. But it's important for you to reflect on the progress you have made, so that you can, it's like it calls even more power back to you that way, when you're able to like really reflect on how much you've grown and evolved, mentally, energetically, and really notice that and really take it all into account and live it. Like, yeah, I'm not the same person. What was I thinking? Like, it's easy for past negative thoughts and things to slip back in. It's easy for that to happen when they're sitting in your subconscious mind. And then you can, before you know it, you start to believe that you're still the same person that you used to be. If you let the subconscious thoughts take over long enough. So it's a matter of, again, like I said, unpacking that. You're going through a dark night. You're being guided into a dark night. Okay, so Spirit, any advice on what can help the collective at this time? We have the Sun reversed. It flipped all type of weird ways. Yep, inner child. It's saying, the Spirit is saying it's temporary with the Sun reversed. It's like the feeling down is temporary. The pessimism is temporary. Like, the delayed gratification is temporary, but inner child is also here again. So Spirit is saying, again, tend to that inner child. We have 8 of Swords. Self-imposed prison is your thoughts. So Spirit is saying, work on your thoughts. Any other advice? We have the King of Cups reversed. And we have the Ace of Swords reversed. Oh, damn, 3 cards came out. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. We have the Strength reversed. And then we have all of these reversals. And you know what? That we have the, I'm trying to, let me see. I'll put it here. We have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. You know what I'm getting? Look, and then at the bottom, we have the Death. Yes, it's over. All of the, because what I was, I should have waited to look at that. But what I was going to say is all of these reversals is your thought process, collective. It's your thought process. Look, all of these cards, all of these reversals came out after the Eight of Swords, which is you being, trapped in your mind. Victim mentality, negative thoughts, feeling powerless, feeling like you have no control over your life, because you've been controlled by people, you've been controlled by others. Okay. Your life has been directed by others. Now your life is being directed by your subconscious beliefs that were projected onto you by others. So your life is still, in a sense, being controlled by others. Right. But it's like, that's all you're thinking. You're just thinking about the emotional manipulation, the abuse that you experience, the moodiness, the withdrawn, being ghosted, people being selfish, people betraying and lying to you, people being deceptive. You're thinking about the confusion people provided, or, the illusions people created for you, the miscommunications, the mental blocks, the judgment, not trusting yourself as well, because here we have poor judgment. It's like your experiences with past people has caused you to kind of doubt your own, your own judgment. And it's like you're thinking negatively about that. It's like returning to past situations, and it may not even necessarily be physical situations, but returning to past thought patterns. Avoiding staying in bad situations, mental situations. And then we have the Strength reverse, self-doubt. Yes. Inner turmoil. It's like you're doubting yourself. You have to build your confidence. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. You're feeling like you're just experiencing bad luck. You're fighting this change. And part of the reason you're fighting this change is because you feel like, well, this is the only thing that I can control. Even if you don't consciously think like that, it could be subconscious. Like, especially for those of you who relate to feeling like your life has been under someone else's control for a long time. Now you feel like, okay, well, I can control now who I let in and who I don't let in. And now you're not letting nobody in. And that makes you feel like you have some semblance of power. But that's really not the case. It's really not power, because you're still being controlled by your subconscious beliefs around this. So that's not really true power, But like I said, at the bottom of the deck, the death rebirth, you're going through it, baby. It's going to happen. It is happening. It has happened, okay? You're letting go. You're shedding these layers. You're going through a dark night of the soul. You're healing your subconscious. You're healing your inner child, your inner children. You're healing your mind. You're healing your body. I heard that. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles, baby. That is independence. That is independence. This is what you have to look forward to. This is where you're headed. This is where you are. Okay? It's just a matter of kind of just navigating through it all right now and allowing it to happen. Allowing yourself to receive. Believing that you deserve to receive. Allowing yourself to observe the subconscious thoughts that are coming to the surface, because the subconscious is coming to the surface to be tended to be addressed and acknowledged, to be healed, to be integrated. Okay, not to be avoided or pushed down and repressed. All right, so you got this. You're well on your way. You are there, okay? Let me not stop saying you're well on your way. You are there. You are there. You have done a hell of a job. And you're doing a hell of a job. Leo may be significant as well. Divine masculine energy is here. Yeah, Scorpio energy is here. Water sign energy is here. But yeah, you got this, baby. You got this. Believe in yourself more. Trust in yourself more. Trust in your process. Communicate with your spirit team, the higher forces that you believe in. Communicate with them. Ask them for guidance. Ask them for messages on your individual journey as well. And you're there. You got it. So those are the messages. I know they will reach whoever they're meant to reach. And until the next reading, namaste.